Hi, my name is Jocelyn, and this is about two-way frequency tables. So a two-way frequency table is it's a table of data that separates responses by a characteristic from the respondents. So right here I have a general frequency table. So joint frequency is the number of responses for a given characteristic. The entries in the cells of a two-way frequency table are joint frequencies. So the joint frequencies are A, B, C, and D. Okay, so that's where the joint frequencies are, and that's what they are called, joint frequencies. And we'll look at, this is just a general two-way frequency table. We'll look at a specific one later. Marginal frequencies are the total number of times a response was given or the total number of respondents with a given characteristic. So this is the sum of either row or column in a two-way frequency table. So for an example, marginal here in this row, it would be A plus B, and this one would be C plus D. Or over here would be A plus C or B plus D. So these would represent the totals. Okay? The totals, and those are your marginal frequencies. And then conditional relative frequency allows a comparison to be made for multiple responses in a single row, single column, or table. It's usually expressed as a percent or as a decimal, okay? So for example, A over A plus B, and we put that into a decimal, that is a conditional relative frequency. So characteristic 1 in response 1 over the total number of characteristics 1s. Okay, so for example, let's talk about these. I'm going to draw a table. So this is preferred pet. And then we have over here, we have grade. So grade 9, 10. 9, 10. Preferred pet, bird, cat, dog, or fish. Okay, so there we go. 3, 7, 49, 36. Okay, so it asks what is the marginal frequency of each type of pet. So we're not doing for each grade, we're doing for each type of pet. So that means we're going to do a column or a row down here. We're going to find the total. So the marginal frequency is just, we're adding up the totals for each type of pet. There's 10 birds. There is 85 cats. There is 117 dogs. And there is 32 fish. So these are what you call marginal frequencies. Okay, so, and we just organize it into a table into marginal frequencies. So we can also do the totals over here as well. I don't know then. We can do the totals over here as well. If I had a calculator, I think I have one that will do addition really quickly. Yeah. So 3 plus 49 plus 53 plus 22, 127, 7 plus 36 plus 64 plus 10, 117, and then 10 plus 85 plus 117 plus 32. Oh, whoops, and that's 244. So this is like the main total, okay? So here we are, we have marginal frequencies there. So conditional relative frequency. So dividing the frequency by the marginal cost, that is what conditional relative frequency is. So for example, if I want to know ninth graders that prefer a cat. So ninth graders that prefer a cat. So ninth graders is what I'm looking for. So I'm looking at the ninth grade total because this tells me the total I need to choose with one listed first. Ninth graders, so the total is 127. And then that preferred a cat. So now I look at that box, cat is 49. So 49 out of 127. And remember, conditional relative frequency is written as a percentage or as a decimal. So 49 divided by 127, and this equals 0.39 if I were to round it, 0.39. So that is conditional relative frequency. Now again, let's talk about a little bit more. Let's say 10th graders that prefer a fish. So we're looking at 10th graders, 117, and we want to know fish. So 10th graders that prefer a fish is 10. So 10 out of 117, 10 divided by 117 is 0.09 if I were to round it. And that is conditional relative frequency and how you read a two-way frequency table. Thank you for joining.